Hey everyone, it's Austin and welcome back to day 29 on my journey to 2000. Had a little draw out of a losing position yesterday, but hey, we hit 1600. So my annual goal this year was 1500 before I decided to make the YouTube channel. So I'm over the moon about it. Feel like I'm improving a lot, learning a lot, and excited to have you guys on for the ride. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into today's game. And into the 10-minute pool we go. A chest bra mug with my peppermint tea. Black pieces. Whoa. He's playing fast. We're scared. Let me tell you. You always want to kind of hang on to this in the Tartic Hour. I'm deciding between Rookie 8 and Knight 97. I don't know what is supposed to be better here. I think you're supposed to go Rookie 8 first. So if C5 takes, I can officially push C5. Do I want to push C5? I feel like it's normally the best move in these types of positions. So I'm just going to go with my gut. Play C5. Okay. I kind of want to hang on to my bishop. Whoa. Wow, we got an endgame. Isn't that just a blunder? If he takes with this, this hangs. And now I thought with this, I can do this. No? I mean, I don't know. It's definitely not an easy endgame, but I'm going to try to put my bishop right in the center here to control the knight, and that's a quick win. 1608, we're going to analyze, but I will play another game today because that was 2.5 minutes. 97.4% accurate. What can you say? All this is book. That's what I want. Okay, so in this position, knight b6 is better. Let's quickly take a look at a example position for where knight b6 might be better. Okay, that's to put my knight here, but what about this pawn push? Computer isn't really playing it, so okay, so here it's saying c4 is best, so I'm just gonna quickly try to understand what's helpful about this. Knight f4, and I guess this is kind of the idea, and then the pin becomes even more alive. Okay, so that's helpful. Put that in the back pocket. C5 was a little bit preemptive or premature, but that was definitely a bad move. I'm very happy that I saw that tactic very quickly. Okay, so let's go back, and we'll play another one. Oh, didn't even get a chance to take a sip of my tea. We were blitzing out all these moves. Winning ways from Nigeria. Wow. He doesn't want to play against me. I feel hurt. I feel hurt. I know I didn't explain the calculation of that previous game. Maybe I should have, of why that was a blunder. But yeah, I mean, maybe I should go back and explain it. But we'll see if this guy aborts. Then maybe I'll just go back and quickly explain. Nah, you guys got it. You're fine. All right. Attempt number 2, playing against somebody from Colombia. Good luck, Gabriel. I don't really like this move order. I'm thinking about breaking with b3, like pretty much immediately. Doesn't that just split his pawns though? But what about this pawn? You don't care? You don't care about that pawn. Okay. Well, I feel like you should. What do I want to do here? This pressures this and this. Okay, so he's threatening to go here. That's a pretty big move against this type of a setup. So, obviously I don't want that. So I think that I might just admit that I made a mistake and try to fall back. I don't like falling back though. Something here. No, I think I want to try to hang on to my light square bishop because I think that I have a lot of pawns on dark squares, so I don't want him to be the only one that has a light square bishop. We definitely don't want him to be able to play b4. Okay. I like my bishop on this diagonal, but I'm not sure, like, you know, at what cost. So if I go here, he goes here. Takes. I don't like that. So if I go back, he goes here. Here. What if I go here? Takes. That doesn't work. He should probably come back. And then I think that's probably the move. I think my bishop should stay on that diagonal. I don't know, perhaps that's not correct. But it's also kind of dominating this knight as well, keeping this square that I weakened a little bit more secure. So that pawn is defended right now. I'm thinking I should castle and then play b4 and go for a queenside pawn storm. So let's do that. Okay. I feel like I should absolutely take here. See, like, no disadvantage to this. So, do I have this move? I feel like I definitely do. He can pin. Then I go here. So if he goes here, then he'll have, or here, maybe, then he'll have 3 pieces controlling that square. if you have 3 pieces controlling that square, this is probably the better move. And then I can bring my rook over and move my queen, maybe? But I feel like I can just start pushing this pawn once I get my rook out of the way. I don't think he really has time to take this pawn. I'm just always behind my opponent on the clock, and I still don't feel like I'm calculating enough. Which is, like, pretty weird, I feel like. So this is definitely the move to threaten this check to win the queen. He might have to give up the knight here. No calculation. Just feel like it has to be the right move. Okay, so we're up a queen. You know, who can complain? I mean, everything should be winning. I just need to make sure that I don't, like, run out of time. He can defend by moving one of the rooks. Okay, but if I go here, I can control a poop ton more squares. And then go here. This knight is trapped. If this, I just take. And if that. I mean, what exactly is he threatening? If I go here, here takes, there. And I feel like everything is just better for me. My knight defends the promotion square, and my king gets a extra square. I can go here. No, I can't. I was thinking about ways to get rid of this bishop. If he moves this bishop at all. Okay, I'm confused. What am I missing? Part of me wants to just take the fucking... Or, excuse me. my language. Part of me just wants to take the rook. Yeah, he's just going to resign. Alright, well, that was 2 pretty quick wins. Probably to balance the fact that I had some hard-fought losses. Yeah, like, I knew that this was not correct. I didn't want him to double my pawns. I didn't really feel like that was necessary. And I felt like his queen was more vulnerable being in the center of the board. Okay, but if this... What about this? I guess because my knight is covering this, it's not that bad. And maybe I just... Okay, so queen a2. And I'm sure that his best move is not to take. So queen a3 was perhaps better. And now knight c6, just go back. That's what the evaluation was showing. Okay. And then, yeah, just castle. I just figured, well, I guess that actually makes a lot of sense. Because you got to think about it from this perspective. The reason that you don't like this is because there's not a good square to put the queen with this move. But when you play a4, that gives you 2 good squares to put your queen when this happens. So then if you do this, he's only helping you. This knight doesn't really have a lot of good places to go. So if you're having this happen, then you're able to develop your bad knight for a piece that's much better of his. So that's why it's 1.5 compared to 2.6. Yeah, I saw b4. Okay, so this was an inaccuracy. I just liked all of this. And I'm just pawn storming. I mean, absolutely insane. Oh, this move was so gross. I was so happy that I found this. And, you know, not getting afraid of what he has going on. You know, sometimes when they start pushing past pawns, it gets kind of scary, right? But, yeah, see, that was the best move. That's what I was saying. Like, who even freaking cares? And then you just go here. So I didn't calculate that far in advance. I probably... Okay, so c7 is technically better. And here... Just queen. Gross. Yeah, I didn't calculate that far because he took a couple seconds and then pretty much right after this move resigned. But this was my first instinct, was to just take this to simplify the position. And if this is technically mate in 8, so... And not mate in 7, so I'm actually trash for wanting to play that move. Okay, guys. Well, 2 quick games, 2 quick wins. We're 16-17. I had a really hard time hitting 1600 comparing to now jumping pretty far into 1600. I'll just check this because this was actually a harder fought game, 92.1, but he did make a lot of mistakes, so that's probably why it's telling me that I played so well. But I guess you could say that there reaches a certain point where you need to play at that high of a level in order to know how to exploit these mistakes. I really like this idea. I got to keep that in my back pocket. So from the previous game, I learned a little something. From this game, I learned a little something. And that's what it's all about, guys. All right, well, thank you very much for tuning in, and I will see you tomorrow.